When you see people dancing, their movement, their smile, what comes to your mind? Good morning, this is Heritage. I am your regular host, Oloije Ehigbai. Today on Heritage, we will be getting the views of people concerning dancing. How do you feel when you dance and what comes to your mind? Good morning.
Dance is a creative work whose interpretation generally involves movement of the body. It's a performance act form consisting of purposeful selected sequence of human movements. The movement has aesthetics and symbolic value and is acknowledged as dance by performance and observers within a particular culture. Dance can be categorized and described by its choreography of movements or by its historical period or place of origin.
I believe dance is, number one, is a sport of its own. And it's something that gives joy. It calms the nerves, though many people don't understand. But I believe dancing naturally is a culture of the black. Because all over Africa, when you hear the rhythms, you see people dance. In Nigeria, it's not different. In almost all our culture, the rhythms is always there to dance. Whether it's in the Yoruba, the Igbo, the Benin culture, that dancing is always part of the culture. So I think it's already part of us. But I believe dancing has a lot to do with it. It is something spiritual. It is something in you. If you can dance, you have to dance. If you can't dance, you can't dance. Because there are some people, you hear the music, they can't move their body. It's because the spirit is not in him or in her. It's not because dancing is difficult. Dance is not difficult because dance has to do with rhythms. There's nobody that doesn't have a rhythm in him or her. So it's all about giving you joy. I do advise everyone, at least if it's twice or three times a week, try to dance. You must not go to a beer parlor to dance. You must not go to a club to dance. You can just put on music in your own parlor. And if you have the feeling, the sweetness, you dance it off. Watch yourself after. You find out your body is kind of relaxed. You concentrate more, you do more things different. So that I think is a good thing.
History has it that before the intervention of written languages, dance was an important part of the oral and performance methods of passing stories down from generation to generation. Rhythm and dance are deeply linked in history and practiced in traditional dances. Dance depends heavily on more complex rhythm, complex dance composed of fixed sequence of steps. However, no one can actually tell when dance started, but dancing is said to be as old as human existence on earth. Dance prompts reactions such as jumping for joy and at times causes laughing. These emotional actions are vital ingredients for a good dance. One important question that comes from man always is that, why does man dance or have urge for dance?
As an African, I love dance. Dance is as old as the human race, for instance. You have traditional dance, you have the English dance, for instance. So dancing makes you exercise yourself, and when you are happy, you are dancing. So you cannot be sorrowful when you are dancing. So dancing is part of life, and the Africa cherish dance very, very well. So I love dancing from childhood. So dance is a way of life. It's very particular that the African love dancing and singing. So those are things that make us happy in ceremony like marriages, burials, naming ceremony, what have you, even birthday, anniversary and all that. So we all dance and exercise our physique and make us very healthy. So dance is very, very good for the body, and Africa will love dance.
Dance, as the name implies, you used to promote culture. And there's this, if you want to really know about somebody's culture through the way they dress, their costume, you know that yes, this is Edo's culture, and they use dance to promote culture, to propagate culture, to tell everybody about that particular state.
Dance is categorized into social, spiritual, and creative arts. The most important thing to man is that dance brings joy to all. When dance is staged, the community vibrates, and the result of such is jubilation, which breeds peace. Dance is aided by dance instruments such as agogo, maracas. These instruments aid dancing step as it stimulates the dancer to perform. When drum are beaten, the dancer displays his talent as he receives accolades from the audience. This dance is from Delta State, performed during social events. It is full of vitality, full of color and movements. The instruments are inviting.
Our dancing is very hard though. It's not like the ones they do in Benin here. We dance with strength and with vigor. So we dance, we sweat a lot. When you dance, you know that you are dancing. We enjoy our dancing. When I dance, I feel light and I feel relieved. At times, you might be depressed. Maybe something is kind of bothering your mind. If you just dance, sing and dance, you feel relieved. Me personally, I feel relieved whenever I dance.
Masquerade dance performed at every ceremony, such as social burial rites and other events of an important person in the society. It is designed to amuse and entertain guests at any particular ceremony. The Benin traditional dance expressing beauty and reality, the costumes are colorful.
We have
different kind of dances. We have the traditional dances, we have the creative dances of different, places. Like we talk about the traditional dances. We have the one for Benin, we have the one for Isako, we have the one for Ishan, Akoko Edo, so on and so forth. Dance is part of me. It's like if I don't dance a day, it's like I've not eaten. But if I dance a day, I feel free, I feel okay, because it's part of exercise. When we dance, people, they appreciate us, they enjoyed our dance, they will even ask for more. Like in Benin now, we have different kind of traditional dances in Benin. Maybe if we do the Ugo dance, which is the royal dance, the royal maiden dance, they will say we should do another one because they enjoyed our dances.
The masquerade dance from Asa land is popularly called Ibabonenimi in Edo State. The dance is unique and can only be performed by a male who was initiated into the masquerade courts. Indeed, this is our heritage.
And of course, it has been Dancing on Heritage with your host, Oloije Ehigbai. Now, till see again next week for another interesting time on Heritage. Do have yourself a blessed day. Bye for now.